Today I'll be showing you how to complete Terminus with this easy, simple guide. Before we start the Easter egg, this is the gun and attachments you need to complete the Easter egg. So let's get into this. Before doing the first step of the Easter egg, you need the Beamsmasher. Go to the arsenal and equip Deadwire. Go to the lift where the pack-a-punch is and activate it. When you turn around into the window, there'll be a power box. Shoot the power box and an electric will go to another one. So as you can see on the screen, it moved to this power box. It went behind the pack-a-punch. Now run to Juggernog and shoot the power box in there, and then just outside this door here, and then shoot it, and then it will open the research office. Shoot the zombie on the floor. This will drop a fob. Once you've got the fob, go to the C tower and interact with the briefcase on the table. This is where you pick up a part. 15 spiders will spawn, so be quick to kill them. Then go back to the research office and interact with this machine. You now need to interact with 3 laptops around the map. Here are the 3 locations for them. There is one at the docks, the second one is in communication near stamina, and the third one is where quick revive is at the storage area. Once you've interacted with the laptops, go back to the research office and 3 post-it notes will be on the machine. So now you have 2 options. Either spend 5 grand to Dr. Peck and he will give you the code for this, or you can do it completely free by doing simple algebra. As you can see on the screen, you have to line up the symbol on the post-it note to the symbol on the left whiteboard. So for me, X is the circle symbol, so that would be a 0. The Y symbol is a 10 for me, and the Z is 21. Now you've got the numbers for your symbols. This is when the algebra comes to play, because on the right board, so you got to do each number in order. So the first equation for X is 2 times X is 0 plus 11 equals 11. So the second equation for Y is 2 times Z, that's 42, plus Y is 52, then take away 5. So that is 47. So for the third equation, so it's Y plus Z, so 10 plus 21 is 31. Take away X, X is 0, so the answer will be 31. So once you put the numbers into the machine, a map will show on the screen, and this is where you collect the 3 parts for the Beamsmasher. Once the map shows on the screen, go to the next round. Now interact with the map to pick up the part. Go to the location where it shows on the map. This is the Castle Rock Island. There will be a blue orb there. Interact with it and hordes of zombies will spawn. The big blue orb will shoot 1 zombie. This zombie will turn blue. Shoot that zombie and it will drop a small orb. Pick it up off the floor and then interact with the big orb. You have to do this 2 times. You know you have done it right is when the big orb floats up and then it shoots to the second location. Now go and pick up the parts off the floor, as you can see on the screen. Now go to the second location. This is at the Crab Island. This is where you have to repeat it over again, but parasites spawn in as well. So interact with the big green orb, hordes of zombies will spawn, then it will shoot a zombie, kill that green zombie, then pick up the orb off the floor, and then interact with the big one. Do that 1 more time, then pick up the item off the floor. Go to the third location, that's the Temple Island, and then repeat it 1 more time until there is a flash on the screen, and then pick up the third item off the floor. Then return to the research office and then interact with the table to build the Beamsmasher. And there you go, you have the wonder weapon. Once you've built the Beamsmasher, you need to find a hard drive in a trap. Once you've turned the power on, one of the traps will be open, and that is the hard drive location. To get the hard drive, turn on the trap, and with your Beamsmasher, shoot the main mouth on the trap. Here are the 3 locations of where the hard drive could be. There are 2 in Biolab, one where PhD is, and the other is Speed Cola, and the third is in Juggernog Room. Once you've got the hard drive, go to spawn and give it to Dr. Peck. This is where he will locate Nathan for you. You need to find a 3-digit code to release Nathan. Here are the 3 locations. One is where quick revive is the clock. Where the small hand is the first number it goes past. So for me, it's 4. The second number is in the mess hall, as you can see on the screen. And the third location is in the engineering on the safety wall. Now interact where Nathan is. Once you've got the code, go to Nathan and interact with it. Once you put the code in, but make sure you are prepared because Nathan is a small boss and he can destroy you very quickly. To make this fight a lot easier, equip the instant kill gobble gum and then pop it while you're fighting. Once you are ready, interact with the valves where Nathan is, and this will release him. Just before you can see him, pop the instant kill. If you don't have that, start shooting the heads on Nathan. This will lower his health a lot quickly. I did this fight within 30 seconds, so I will be showing you the whole clip. Once you've killed Nathan and the cutscene has ended, go underneath his body into the water where a keycard will drop. Once you've got the keycard, you need to fix the wiring. There are 2 connectors in the shipwreck. Once you interact with one of the connectors, you are locked in the ship. Start killing all the zombies until you are released. Now you have to go to 2 of the 3 locations and then fix the wiring. If you're playing solo, you have to do this one at a time. Here are all the 3 locations for the wiring. The first location is on the Crab Island, as you can see on the screen. The second location is underneath the sea tower. The third location is in the sea cave where Speed Curler is. Once you've done that, Maxis will start talking to you. Once you've connected the main wire, go back to Dr. Peck in Spawn. He will give you a hacking device. This is a really hard step because once you've hacked 3 of the satellites around the map, immediately after, the bomb step will happen and you have to do that within 5 minutes. This is a very optional step because this will help you out tremendously during the bomb step. It is a fun side quest that spawns a mega STUFFEY that will help you shoot zombies and will revive you when you go down because that is a very high chance will happen during the bomb step. Here are the 6 locations for the teddy bears to build mega STUFFEY. The first location is in the locker next to Stamina, is on the sea tower bridge, is in PhD, is near the 3rd armor in the biolab, is on the Crab Island behind the light. The 6th location is on the shipwreck where these canisters are. Now go to Juggernaut room and interact with the teddy bear, and that will create mega STUFFEY. And anywhere you go, it will follow you and help you out. If you don't want to build mega STUFFEY, make sure to craft 2 symbol monkeys because this will help you out a lot. So here are the 3 locations to hack the sea satellites. There's one near the shipwreck. There's another one near the boss fight arena. And the 3rd one is near the sea tower. Once you've hacked the last sea satellite, you need to go to the biolab because a countdown will begin. You have 5 minutes to defuse 3 bombs. This is very tricky because the zombies become mega sprinters. Midway through doing the bomb step, if you activated mega STUFFEY, he will be in the biolab with you. So he will be killing the zombies and will be there if you go down. Make sure you have smokes or symbol monkeys because these will distract the zombies while you're deactivating the bombs. So the first bomb location is underneath the crafting table. The second location is where you do the boat exploit, where the ammo boxes. The 3rd is underneath the elevator. But when you're doing the 3rd bomb, manglers and the algams will spawn. So you have to be really quick with this. Now you've finished defusing the 3rd bomb, this is when the boss fight begins. Make sure your gun is pack 3, at least purple or gold verity, and you have the main perks because this is a very difficult boss fight, but also fun. Once you are ready to go to the boss fight, go and interact with the door next to the Mainly Macchiato perk. Once you're in the cutscene, Patient 13 gets shown. This is the boss fight. There are 3 phases. Only zombies spawn during phase 1. The first one is to shoot the red spot on his shoulders. As you can see on the screen, this is his weak point. Keep shooting him, but be careful when you're in front of him because you can see he slams the ground and deals a lot of damage. So stand far left or right of the platform. There is a trick to keep your bullets damaging him and not the zombies around you. It is very risky, but train all the zombies in front of him until he's just about to slam on the ground. He will kill all the zombies for you, so you can use your bullets on his weak points. Just keep repeating what you see on the screen. As you see the red spot, keep shooting it, and then he will keep slamming down, but don't go too close to him because he will hurt you and you can go down very easily. So when you keep shooting him and then he disappears, that will be phase 1 done. So once the Maximus spawns, phase 2 begins. As you can see visually that he has changed color. The weak point is his mouth. As you can see, I'm shooting at it. Same as phase 1, train up zombies in front of him while shooting the mouth, and then just before he slams, he will kill the zombies for you, and just keep repeating when they do spawn. So during phase 2, after his mouth has been dealt with a lot of damage, his tentacle arms will turn yellow. That is his weak point. This is also when the manglers spawn in, so be careful when you're shooting his arms. Just before you finish phase 2, be very prepared as an Algam spawns in. Now phase 3 begins. You'll have normal zombies, manglers, and Algams. Yes, there is more than one that spawns. Patient 13 turns blue. During phase 3, he will block off half of the platform. So if you need to get to the second half behind him, you need to jump into the water. His weakness is his eyes. You can see they are bright blue, so you should be shooting them. But also during phase 3, while blue, is he will do an electric charge. This takes 12 seconds until he actually shoots. So during this, you need to jump into the water. But be very careful because gas also spawn in if you're in the water for too long. During the time you're in the water, make sure you shoot the zombies above the ladder and the Algam that just stopped there as well, because they will keep you off the ladder and you'll die to the gas. So once he's done his electric charge, go back onto the platform. But this is where the training comes to play even more, is when the manglers and the Algam spawn in. You can slam and slow them down and even kill them, and you can focus on shooting Patient 13's eyes. So during phase 3, he will turn back to his normal color, but also this is his tongue move. He will stick his tongue out and try and grab you, but also there will be a red spot on his shoulder. That, of course, is his weak point. Please stay out of his tongue reach and keep shooting the red spot. Once you keep your main focus point on his weak spots, you would have killed Patient 13. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have completed Terminus Island, the most hardest but fun Easter egg and boss fight in Black Ops 6. Please hit the like button and subscribe and share this to your friends. They can also try this out with a simple Easter egg guide. Click on the screen right now to complete Liberty Fall with an easy, simple guide. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.